Hello, everyone. Hi, greetings. Welcome back. I'm Jennifer, and I'm not going to give myself a title. It's fine. I'm just going to tell you what everybody tells me that I am, but I'm just a divine conduit. That's it. Um, People call me healer, channeler, shaman, priestess, psychic medium, medical intuitive, and everything in between. Today, we shall be discussing the 7-7 portal. So today is July 7th, 2023. Um, and Spirit has called upon me. And when I say Spirit, I mean OneZion and also Spirit, same thing, the divine, everything. It is the same to me. They called upon me to speak of the 7-7 portal. So I asked them if they had a message, or what would you call, what we would call commonly known as energy update for July. So we shall start. So I went first. I'm checking my phone because I typed it, because I know if I were to read, I can't. Why am I not able to pronounce words and articulate properly? Okay. I'm just going to give myself a moment. See, it's doing it again. I don't understand what's going on. Okay. Calm down. Everything's fine. We Gucci? Okay. All right. So, um, I tapped in and asked OneZion what their message was for this portal, and they gave me the information along with a part of was OneZion who are Pleiadians. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right. Which I wasn't very aware that they were part of OneZion. I knew of Arcturians and Syrians, but I didn't know Pleiadians were part of them. So, Pleiadians are here. They're chilling with OneZion. Yes. Okay, so I checked in, got the information, and we shall dive in. So, here it is. I'll be reading and I'll be explaining in the middle of it. First of all, just to let you know that 7-7 portal is actually a 777 because it is a year 7. So today is 7th of July, which is a 7, and 2023, if you add up all the numbers, it boils down to 7. So it's a 777. So it's even more potent this year. With that being said, I shall go and start reading. There we go. The significance. I think I'm getting annoyed with myself. I am not going to edit this, by the way. Mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. We're not doing that. So give me a moment to center myself. Okay, now we can go. All right. The significance of 7. So 7 is the number of spirituality, mysticism, wisdom, and success. And then they explain. It is the number of introspection. It is time for reflection, adoration of your withinness, which is the contemplation of the God self. Now is the time to reorganize your thoughts, reclaim clarity, and surrender to your soul's calling. Your soul's calling at this time is stillness. Shut down the noise from the external world and retreat within. Let your heart sing the words of old and gather higher wisdom. Let your soul share with you its path for you. So I'm going to stop there to explain what they mean by shut down from the external world. So basically, what they're saying, shut down the noise from the external world. So basically, what they're saying is that it's important to not let what other people say influence your path. And what they mean by other people, what I mean, what they mean, because they're really trying to, you know, hold on. It is of the utmost importance to rely on one's wisdom, self reliance, not self reliance in the ability to sustain your own survival, making sure that you have food, a roof, and everything needed to operate in this world. What we mean by self reliance is trusting oneself, self confidence in the information that you shall receive. For in this time, starting July 7th, throughout until July 30th, it is necessary to hold your own. No longer is it necessary to seek advice from others. No longer is it necessary to seek information from others. By noise, we mean the effervescent gathering of information. There's so much out there for you to find. And when one seeks this information, many are contradictory, and you are left confused. This apply as well when you seek advice from others, whether it be friends, family members, or persons seen as authority in the matter. The information varies. And in this time, we call for you to go within and gather such information for of yourself as capital S self, are able to provide the answers. Okay. I would say well said, but listen. Okay, where were we? So, this is the second part of the information they provided. Discontent and disharmony will be revealed, seen, and accepted to be transmuted into strength and newfound ability. Your skill sets will expand since now you are conducting yourself through your heart center. Reach inward, for there lies the answer. All questions which have been asked will be answered now. Pay attention. This is a time of deep revelation for all concerned. So I'll stop there. There's more. Um, when they speak of discontent and disharmony being revealed, seen, and accepted to be transmuted into strength and newfound ability, what they mean is that um, things will come to the surface. You've been asking the questions for the past 6 months or even 7 months, 6 or 7 months, and now you will receive the answer. You will get the answers. It will be revealed. It can no longer be hidden. It will be smack in your face, and you cannot deny it. It's there. It's there. So the thing is, once it's there, accept it, that it's there, that it's not a lie, it's not an illusion, it's not a figment of your imagination. You ask and you shall receive, and you're receiving. So deal with it. Sorry to say. So once that is revealed and in your face, okay, sorry, I'm trying, people. I'm really trying with this camera thing. Once it is revealed, and accepted, all these things that are now in your face being revealed to you about yourself and about others, it can be transmuted into strength and new ability. Strength in self, confidence in self. So you'll find that you're stronger than you thought. You will find that you'll become more confident, more self assured in your manipulation of time and space in the sense of manifestation, and also in receiving guidance. Pay attention. Pay attention. So, I shall continue. Deep meditation and contemplation are called for during this period of hardship for some. Center yourself. Breathe through the motions, for they vary in intensity during this period. So, when they spoke about this intensity variation, the breathe through the motions, I really saw, how do you call this? What is this? Waves in intensity of energy. And there is a spike at some point, but then it kind of stabilizes. There's still ups and downs. Roller coaster, that's the word I was looking for, roller coaster. There are still ups and downs, but there will be a period of stability. So know that there might be, there's a 5 to 6 day period. 5 to 6 day period. Is that 5 to 6 days? Oh my God, it is. They're telling me 5 to 6 day period of peak intensity from July 17th to July 23rd. Don't ask me why. They just told me. I'm providing the information. So know that it's okay, it's normal, you'll be fine. If you keep up with the meditation, the breath work, the centering, the grounding, whatever helps you ground and center, and they always tell me it's breath. Like you, breath realigns you, stabilizes you, recenters you. So do breath work. Breathe deeply before you go to bed. Upon awakening, be grateful. Put your feet on the floor and touch the floor and sense the ground, sense the earth. Make sure you connect with it because it makes it so that you're able to walk in this world, travel through the magnetic craziness that is currently happening, occurring. So ground, ground, ground. And it's really about grounding and centering. Okay. Okay. So I asked them about a 23-day period because they had told me that this is a 23-day period of all these motions and this inward reflection, this introspection. So I asked them, you had spoken of a 23-day period. Is that the one you're speaking of? They said, yes. Why 23 days? So before I continue, the 23 days is from July 7th to July 30th. But they just spoke about the peak, which is from July 17th to July 23rd. Okay. So why 23 days? They say, for the next 23 days, the Pleiadians will arrive to stabilize the high frequency impulses that were transmitted to planet Earth during the months of June and July. They will change the planetary grids with electrical frequency of balance and Mercury. Mercury is a great stabilizer and will trigger profound introspection frequencies for all. So now, let me explain. I'm going to stop there and let me explain because they told me what it is and this is what I've understood. So, we're speaking about Mercury. So, I asked about Mercury because I was like, Mercury is something that can kill us here. There's too much in fish. So, I don't understand what are you talking about, Mercury? So, they're speaking of the essence of Mercury, not necessarily Mercury, the element, the chemical element, although it has that type of property. Let me explain. They're speaking of Mercury, and I'm just gonna pull it up. Give me a moment. Bear with me. Please be patient. Okay. Yes. So let me read you an extract from metaphysicsmedium.com. Okay. The planet Mercury was given this name because it is based on the Roman god Mercury, which is comparable to the Greek god Hermes, who's the winged messenger of the gods. He is known for his fleetness of foot, winged hat, and quickly traveling between the gods and the physical world to deliver messages. So, the reason why they're speaking of Mercury is the essence of Mercury as the messenger. So what Mercury will do is allow stabilizes the grid to allow us to receive the messages from spirit. It will stabilize the frequencies and disrupt the interruptions created by other beings. I'm not going to continue on that, but just bear with me, allowing you to receive the messages. So, this month, not only being about introspection, but introspection, centeredness, deep meditation calls for those messages. You will receive deep guidance, revelations. And that's what it is speaking of the element of Mercury. Okay, so now let's go back to the current program. Okay, the other part. Beware, beware of managerial propaganda from all sides of the world. The political atmosphere will engender more fear. Know that it is a ploy to destabilize our efforts to bring harmonization and balance through integration of force fields like codes. We are holding the grid with many of you supporting our efforts, i.e., effortless efforts. That's what they mean. Through your undeniable trust and conviction in the divine source light. Thank you for upholding this lead. So, the second part of this 23 days, they're speaking of, um, as you know, there's a lot of political things happening. Please know that I'm not fully aware of what's happening. Don't come for me. I don't really watch the news, but whatever I need to know comes to me. It's revealed to me. So maybe I should drink some water. Give me a moment. I'm gonna drink some water because I keep stumbling on my words, but at the same time, we all know when I mumble like this, I have difficulty speaking. It's because they want to speak through me. So yeah, I don't know why I'm fighting it right now. Um, what was I speaking of? Yes, beware of the propaganda from all sides of the world. The political atmosphere will engender more fear. So as you know, this is what the media is for. It's not really informative. It's just fear mongering. So just know that it's just part of that plan to destabilize people, make sure that they don't go within to find the answers, their own guidance. And it doesn't mean that when you stumble on a video and the video has a message and that message feels so directed to you, It doesn't mean that this is bad. We're not speaking of this. What we're speaking of is truly planned, organized mass media information promoting fear. That's what we're speaking of. Just be aware, just be cognizant of it, and know that it cannot touch you unless you allow it to do so and invite it into your space. That's it. Okay. And this concludes the what are we gonna call this? This energy update for July, the 7/7 portal reading. I'm calling it reading because the second part is an actual reading. You'll see. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So thank you. Give me a moment. See you in a moment. Okay, welcome back. So this is the second part of the 7/7 portal energy update um, and reading. So I'm going to scribble some stuff on this page, which is called Light Language or Language of Light. And whatever information I receive from it is information I'll be sharing with you. It could also be light code. So if you're watching this, make sure you take your deep breath in as you watch it. Let it soak in. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. It's funny, I was pretty sure I had green and I can't find that green. Is that what I opened earlier? It looks so green, but it's actually blue. This is green. This is green. So this is a little bit messy. I don't know why I'm trying to do this at this time. Just bear with me. So I like creating. It's fun. And I might start my language speaking. And here we go. Tane so ni tai manaish no konaitai. Son ekend atanora kanesano lay anone sana la matai se kuteshe. Tum inikne sunai yane son ikond e volos ikanesi sekund I. Shint okonos et niet eit niet at it und izi so raz mai. Yono se manane sana wenu saya si omo ena se na ye samayari nehun sonori sanayena sanayenoru nayeya sanayinawai sanayeyayaneyayewo sanayi sanayina tono hey Okay, so this is right here is the, if I can say, the main message, and it goes back to what was said previously about being being aware of um, the outside information being provided to the mass, which would trigger more fear, and it's about more fear. So here they're saying, many will tremble in fear. Fear not, for you are constantly guided. Yeah, when you channel information, you miss some letters, you know. Change your perceptions and you will see clearly. So perception is key. When one follows their own intuition, their own voice, which is the voice of stillness, the voice of God and the divine wisdom, infinite intelligence is always available to all. Know that there is nothing to fear when you follow these subtle voices. This subtle voice is yours. It's been given to you by the divine. It stays with you at all times, and it speaks to you louder and louder, still in a soft, still voice. Never will it reach out and yell and scream at you. But know that once you are not paying attention and you continue to proceed with the ego and the external voices, the voices of who is trying to lure you into staying in the prison of fear. When you disregard the still small voice, when one disregards it finds a way to communicate the information you so deeply seek. It is there with you at all time. It will never, ever leave you. And it doesn't matter how much you drown it will rise to the surface. This is the time to reflect upon it. This is the time to go inward. Allow us now to proceed with a light chant, which will enable you to continue on this path if you have not started. If you have started it already, and if you have not, well, then begin with it. It is important to sit or lie down and allow yourself to relax. Breathe in and out. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Once more, in, out, and you allow yourself to breathe in deeply, deeply, deeply. Hold and exhale. Imagine a beautiful ball of light right in front of you, shining bright and sending you its beautiful rays of light, which are filled with love and light codes. Allow us to provide these beautiful light codes help you soothe through this transitional time. Tantamhayanayau Namarayaneu Zainai Zenanu Nanehi Donori Namani Nayano Namai Nayanenu Yeri Yurihini Sanari Wore Hayani Sanari Sanoru Sanari Mayaraso Sanari Sanari no Sayanane Nayaworu Tayanimu Tayani Ayani Tanayi Ananayaru Ayani Atehi Sunnoru Oriyaruni Sunnori Siriwanani Anayasari Sanare Anu Sanare Ani Sunu Tomore Aseteri Anokoriti Sitane Yari Sanari Sanari Senu Tumuri Tumuri no Tumuri Tanori, Tanerare, Ano, Eri, Tori, Umoria, Seari, Senori, Uitiri, Inuria, Seri, Tumo. Tanariasi, Tanarinori, Inase, Ninariyanaye sanaye yatayane sanaye yatsinarunaye naye ya sanariya nanahaya sanamariya sanaya ya Tarayana no Tanayana inaya Sanayana ya Nari Tumolea Dayar no ya Tinaresunu etiate, tenekado munaria, enahia, henamue. Shana yanur yana yana no yana inde. Tinarasini que no singres, narexum masning, que condark the market, yarak no cotarak, the market, erect to nick ticket, und it erect it make a dictate, or nick it erect it. Tuma sente de sente da sonorik sama setering nummer scan mark ne heißt und nicht errettundak tait und etin da und rindas in die errettung und getat und it anke das it is martni bes ik neres pum dar capaciteit und reknet erkdut it ikana se kurum te kanait kan wat kinda sani kit und ektait und it ir nut it at it und is am as is in und is und refunkust Yasunu anenehu Senainu aneyana End of transmission. Whenever you're ready, come back into your body. It's safe to be in your body. It is safe to be on planet Earth. Wiggle your toes and fingers. Allow yourself to stretch. Stretch. Feel the warmth left from this transmission. For the following days, command clearing, clarity, and grounding. Simply state the following: I command that I am grounded. I command that my mind is clear. I command clarity. I command stillness. For whatever you state, you are. With blessings, we leave you now. Oh, okay. So, thank you, Spirit, OneZion, for transmitting the information. I was left with this image here. That would be it for today. I believe. I thought there would be more though. I was really expecting more. But I guess that's it for today. Just reaching to. So thank you. Very important to hydrate after listening to a transmission. Very important to hydrate. Drink lots and lots of water. I cannot stress that enough. Water is necessary. even especially now, because y'all, it's hot. It's like 1,000 degrees outside. And no matter what, even if you have a fan, it'll work. Bless the hearts of those who have AC. Bless the malls and the workplace with AC, because you go right here, she ain't got no AC. So she is melting. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. It is an honor to provide such help, such information. Thank you so much for allowing me to share and for OneZion to speak through me. I would like to thank you and thank your guides, my guides, the entire universe for this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day and the following days to come. Gratitude. Have a blessed, blessed, blessed day.